Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Incendio! Admirable trick! You insolent! I'll never get used to battling vegetation. But Bringo! What have you done? Yes, they want to buy out. You will!
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Arrest them. Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Ramrock's coming through near wood.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That roll one is burning that thing, you'll get it out of here!
Miss me!
Let me answer! Let me answer!
Lucky, that's all!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Let me answer!
I never liked me.
You'll get it out of here!
See how you like this! Let me answer! What's your person? Watch me go!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to...
What do you think you're doing? You've made a mistake.
Like to torture dragons!
Nothing more than luck.
Vegetation does not belong in battle.
That seems Billy Wings wasn't it?
You'll regret that.
emoji in black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
140.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot. What are you trying to do? What are you saying at?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what you've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Revelio.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Could this be Mr. Oakes' and Oakes' loyalists, just ahead? Should I take them by force or stay discreet?
Oh, was that your best? I won't rest until you're dead. Why can't I hit you? Not quick enough. It shouldn't take long. for me.
Why, Sendo!
Not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born. Much too slow.
Now, to find out what happened here. Revelio. 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 Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Revelio. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Revelio. Sendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That wasn't too hard. Revelio.
Perfect. Target practice.
clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself...
Carry yourself, oh, little moon calf.
Incendio! Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Revelio.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
Revelio.
Well, how did I get mixed up in this? Doing good work? I'll make you wish you were back at school! You shouldn't go about stealing objects stolen by others now, should you? I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. I've seen it. Had enough? Come on, you then. I should warn you, you will pay for your deed.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
Always one, isn't it? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey prey to some delusion what seems to have tricked one of us' minds. That's what's happened here, innit?
A lamb to the slaughter. Novice luck. Quite the impressive fact you're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, there. You're the one who's... Impressive. You won't know this one loose, and I'd not try if I were you. I'm not done with you.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. place has seen better days.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. What? Last time I was in Lower Potato! Incendio! That goblin elm you peeled. Expulso! Want that back now. Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! It's you. Expulso! Lost us our ransom. We had that murdered woman till you showed up. Incendio! You'll need to be quicker than that. We had plans. Expulso! Incendio! That's the best you can do. Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Thought you had me there. Incendio! Expulso! Too slow. Incendio! Ruptors don't Incendio! Incendio! Expulso! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
A lamb to the slaughter. You've heard nothing of mine. That's the best you can do. What? You're going to regret that. I think you shouldn't go about... You're only delaying the inevitable.
You will pay for your deed.
I know your kind. I should. You've made a great mistake. Don't think you're going to... Huh? I've seen...
And no one to share in my victory.
I enjoy suffering, do you?
Don't have time for this! Arrogant child! I was right not to be worried about you. Fight about as well as a pumpkin! For the coward!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Aha! Back from more.
I haven't even had me chance!
Kid, I shall end you!
Potato!
That student must be our encampment in the tower!
I've seen you two. Potato! You won't not think incendiary!
You want him to stop!
Good job, aren't you?
Hey, how nice! Such arrogance! Expulso! I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Novice luck!
Incendio! You're making this too easy. Better.
Is that the best you can do? And utterly...
Yeah! You're really not very good at this, are you?
I should have been What an unfortunate disappointment!
Miss me! Is that it?
How dare you use that spell on me? You're as thin as the student from the town. You won't consider...
Best the likes of me. You call that spellcasting?
fooled you all to your demise.
You let Laura Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Expulso!
Flesh of inspiration. Stuff. You're the one who stole our goblin help. Well, there. The next hour.
You can't get through of us!
That fell back You've heard. You're the one who stole our cigarette. You're about to regret that. I should warn you, I will make the same mistake my colleagues have made. I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me. I'll tell you that.
What are your folks on?
Come on. afraid to fight back. I know your kind. You weaken quickly. I'm not done with you. You're going to get out of this alive. What do you look up? I've never seen such magic.
Easily diverted.
Not it. You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, Princess.
Deadly mistake.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins. Should you? Oh! You can't hold out forever. Oh!
No mention of You're the one who freed our hippogriff.
Patrick is totally!
Expulso! Prepare to flash of inspiration. We've got to here. Stand still. Death from above. What are your thoughts on electric? Was that your best? Expulso!
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Petrificus totalis!
What?
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Expulso!
Petrificus totalis!
It's the one who took the goblin elms!
Petrificus totalis!
I feel as though you're not even trying!
Expulso! I won't rest until Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? No! I will make you pay. You'll pay for that!
You've one less follower, Ranrock.